So, the thing is, you have to become super obsessed with the new you. There is I'm going to say a quote or like a saying that I saw that says, you don't create a new life, you become a new person. And a lot of us are really working hard to create this new life. And this new life is still led by the current me that is not happy with my current life. And that is how you're not seeing progress or seeing results. It's because you really want to have this new life, but you haven't become this new person. So there is something called the be, do, have. I'm sure you've heard of it or you've heard me talk about it. So basically, in order to have something, you need to do. In order to do something, you need to be. So a lot of us are chasing the have. We are chasing the fruits without planting the seed. A lot of us see other people with the fruits that we want, but we actually have never traced back to what did they do to get there, and then who do they have to become in order to be able to do that. And with the be, do, have, you can also break it up in way of saying, in order to have more, you need to do more. In order to do more, you have to become more than what you are right now. And for example, if you want to have a really ripped, hot looking body, then you're going to have to be obsessed with going to the gym and eating healthy. And in order to become that person who is fit and healthy, you need to do a lot of identity change. So the first thing that you need to do is become obsessed with who you need to become and work on that person, work on that identity, work on that seed. In order for your side hustle to really take off and be successful, you need to constantly be working on who you are. If who you are right now is producing results that you don't like, then you need to change that identity in order to have that life. So a lot of us are working hard not because we just want the money and sit down and do nothing with the money. We are working hard because we want the money that will give us the life that we want. We are actually working hard for the freedom and the options that we want. So in order to have that, you need to do what other people who have it do. But in order to do that, in order to have the discipline and the mindset to do that, you have to change your identity. You have to become a new person. Literally, the old you must die, and a new you has to be reborn. And the new you has to then do habits that successful people do, or whatever people that you are trying to achieve, the type of person you're trying to become and trying to have the things that they have. You need to do the things that they do. That's the first thing. Become so that you can do, and then inevitably you're going to have. The second thing that you need to do while you're in this journey of building a side hustle, or you want to start a side hustle from zero, is to never ever give up. Don't have a plan B. When you only have plan A will work eventually. But if you have plan A, B, and C, when plan A gets really difficult, you are going to drop plan A and try plan B. And then you're always starting a project and you never finish it. So only have one plan and stick to it. And understand that rejection is going to happen. Rejection sucks. Rejection sucks. But it just means that this is not for me. What is for me will not reject me. So if you are getting rejection, then learn from it and move on. But do not give up on your dream. Do not give up on your side hustle. You need to commit. You need to be really obsessed. You need to really change that identity of yours that maybe is not wanting to post the content, is not wanting to go to the gym, or whatever journey you are in. You need to change that identity. You need to commit, and you need to never ever give up. And if there is rejection, so if you are trying to collaborate with an influencer or anything like that, then it was not meant for you anyways. Don't take it personally. Just understand that God is pointing you at a different direction. That's what Oprah said. Oprah said, I can't remember where, but I was watching one of her past podcasts, and she said, no is not how did she word it? I can't remember how she worded it, but basically what she was trying to say, if you get a no, it does not mean that you must give up and things are not meant for you. It just means God is pointing you in a different direction. But if you are going to receive that no and then give up and just settle for a life that you do not enjoy and let go of that vision and that faith, then nothing will change and you're going to stay miserable. So when you receive a no, when you receive a rejection, it's because it's not meant for you and God is pointing you to a different direction. The third thing that you need to do if you're starting from zero and you really want to be successful in your side hustle is to get help. You need to know what is it that you want to have and what is it that you need to do. So the be, do, have method that I spoke about. What is it do I need to have? What is it that I want to have? What life do I want to have? So what is it do I need to do that life? And once you know what you need to do, then get the help, get the assistance, get the mentorship. Get that course, join that masterclass, ask people around you, find someone who's going to help you, enroll in something that's going to help you. And it's okay if you prefer to DIY everything, if you want to just do things your own way. Let's say, for example, you are interested in starting your own salon because you're good at doing hair and you want to do people's hair. If you find out from someone who helps other people open salons that how do people book their slots, how do they pay, how do you automate everything so that everything is seamless, and if someone cancels, there's a 50% deposit or anything like that, they will literally give you a checklist or something that is going to cost you like 200 Rand, and you're going to get where are the stock bought, what automations do they use, how to make the business easy to manage. But if you want to DIY it yourself, that is fine. It's just going to take you longer. So if you get someone who's going to help you and tell you this is what you need to do step by step, then it's going to make the process quicker. So I delayed my success by trying to DIY everything because I didn't want to pay for that course. I didn't want to pay for that program. But this year alone, so 2026, this is how much I've made in my business, just digital business. I'll have it somewhere over here. This is how much I've made so far. And I have literally made back that money that I paid on that course. But at the time, when you enroll into a course, you're thinking it feels like you're wasting money. But if you're investing in yourself, then it's not money wasting because you know who you want to become and you know what you want to have. So this money feels like I'm depositing into my future self. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's 10 minutes with Noma, and the two points, the ones that about don't give up, and also the other one is to become obsessed about who you need to become and change that. That will help you with your mindset in this journey of starting that side hustle and really taking it off and one day leaving that full-time job and replacing your salary.